Hello Virgo, this is a twin flame reading video for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You don't need to be a Virgo for this video to resonate with you, but you or your person may be a Virgo or have Virgo placements in your chart. Okay, you may want to cross-watch some of the other videos I've also been doing this week for other signs. Other than that, I hope you're really doing well, and we're going to get right into today's twin flame energies for you. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire, okay? As the readings have been coming out, usually this top row tends to resonate a little bit more with the Divine Feminine in the connection. Doesn't always have to, but Divine Feminine, you need to be sure about what your plans are for yourself, okay? What your goals, your current goals and aspirations are. What are your true feelings on your own journey of self-improvement? I'm hearing the name Diana for somebody. Keisha, possibly Layla, okay? So those are the names that I'm hearing. So let me know if that resonates. I'm also seeing the month of June on a calendar, June 5th. Admit your true feelings to yourself. So maybe this is a common theme, and I've basically said this in almost every single twin flame video that I've done this week for the Zodiac series. Divine Feminine, I'm picking up on a very rigid, cold, detached, logical energy for many of us since last week, okay? Myself included. I'm also a Divine Feminine. I resonate with that energy. I'm not really sure what has us in that energy right now. Some of us are feeling a little bit more guarded, a little closed off to our connections. So you need to be a little bit mindful of that and make sure that you're not self-sabotaging or sabotaging the connection now that it's coming closer to maybe coming into fruition, okay? I'm getting a very fear-based energy. Usually these are the types of things I would pick up on more on the Divine Masculine side, but I'm actually picking up on it from the Divine Feminines this week. Seeing the name Monica, seeing the month of March, March 28th, August 21st, December 3rd, okay? Let me know if those resonate in any way. A lot coming through today. Let's see what else. Emotional healing. This is a beautiful card, one of my favorites in this deck. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So some of you have been going through this emotional healing process as you've been spiritually awakened, as you've been focusing on your own self-healing journey and your own journey of self-improvement. I'm getting that pretty much many of you are just about there, but maybe you've received communication recently, or you feel like you're about to receive communication, or your deeper intuitive sense is letting you know that something is about to happen in this connection, which is the energy I'm picking up here, Virgo. And I think that it may have some of you a little bit frightened or unsure, possibly a little bit insecure or falling back into some old insecurities, older patterns that really didn't serve you too well. So just take that as it resonates. I also always kind of associate this particular card with autumn because of the colors that are on it, like late summer, early autumn. So I'm thinking that for some of you, that might be indicative of a timeline for when you may receive communication or when you may come into full union or relationship with your person. Take that as it resonates. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Okay, just make sure that as this situation comes together, as you do come into communication with your person, and I say as you do because I really do feel that for many of us, we are coming to that point with just the way the energies are building in recent months and as they will continue to build into the summer months. As this process continues to unfold in front of you, you need to just make sure that you're staying true to yourself and not being overwhelmed by possibly what your DM might want from the connection initially, or how he chooses to try to control the situation. I'm feeling kind of like an intense, heavy energy of pressure, like one person pressuring someone else to do something. I'm not sure if that resonates, but maybe one person is ready for things to move more quickly or become more serious more quickly than the other person is comfortable with. So if this applies to you, Divine Feminine, just make sure that you're taking your time, you're allowing the you're releasing and allowing the connection to unfold in divine timing, but at the same time, if you're feeling rushed or pressured into anything at any point during this process, you need to make sure that you are standing in your power, making sure that you're only doing things that align with your highest good and what you want in your own life. Do not attempt to make changes to your personality, or don't do things that have you people pleasing. Don't do things just out of wanting to please your divine masculine. Obviously, you want to make your masculine happy and you want this to be a positive and fulfilling connection for the two of you, but don't sacrifice any aspects of yourself in the process, is all I would say. Okay, so you want to let down those walls a little bit, because I think some of us are in that swords type, Queen of Swords energy. At least recently, we've been in that Queen of Swords energy. But at the same time, we don't want to bring them down too far. We want to make sure that we are still standing in our own power and doing what feels right for us at the pace that feels right for us, okay? Let's see what else. This bottom row usually resonates more with the divine masculine. It says, last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. So your masculines are feeling really thankful for your presence in their life, your connection, even if this is just on an energetic level and you haven't met them in 3D quite yet. They are feeling an overwhelming sense of love, gratitude, well-being, positive feelings for a lot of them. Some of that might be on the subconscious level. Some of that might be mixed in with some of the fears and insecurities they're still dealing with. But on some level, they are really happy to have you in their lives. They're thankful for this. They know that their connection with you is pretty much a gift from the universe, and it's something that they want more in a more practical way. They want this to translate into you being in their life in a more real and sustained way going forward, okay? And then also, first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. That's something that both sides are working on, including your divine masculines. They're still becoming more comfortable with releasing that emotional control, and I should say releasing that logical control and allowing themselves to allow their emotions to guide them. We've been talking a lot about that in recent videos. They're still doing that, okay? They're still struggling with that even at certain points, but they are starting to acknowledge that the process of coming together with their person is actually for their greatest good, and they're acknowledging the positive emotions that are coming along with this process as well. It's not quite as big and scary to them as it was at one point. A lot of them they've either started the shadow work that's necessary for union to take place, or they're almost completely finished with that shadow work, some of them at this point. So as they're working through that process of healing their shadow side, some of the more positive and beautiful aspects of your twin flame connection are coming to the surface, okay? And they're starting to understand the true potential of how beautiful this connection can and will be in the physical world. Okay, let's pull one more just to get some energies on the DM side. New moon in Gemini, think it through. All right, so the DMs are still, some of them are still holding on to their logical mind and seeing this connection through more of a King of Swords type energy, all right? So they're having trouble letting that go completely and releasing control completely. So many of them are tapping into deeper emotions as they come to the surface, but some of them are still thinking through their egoic mind, their logical mind, a little bit more than would be ideal for your union to take place, okay? So you may receive communication from some of them. Gemini is a very communicative sign as well. So you may be receiving communication, but I think it's going to be a little bit on the awkward side. Maybe not the smoothest communication because they're overthinking what they want to say and how they want to express their emotions to you right now. So that awkwardness is going to translate through like the types of messages that they send you or how they speak about their feelings for you and those types of things. All right. So they're opening up, but I don't think they're there completely. All right. Let's get some messages from your DM's higher self, and then we will wrap it up for today's message, Virgo. I don't want to be alone. So some of them have come to this realization, and they know that they want to be with you. okay? I just heard the name Mercedes as well. Drugs and alcohol, some of them still may be dealing with some devil energy or vices or toxic behaviors that they're trying to completely eradicate from their lives. This one popped out, I don't understand. So I think that's what they're struggling with right now. They have this need to understand everything through their logical mind and to maintain a sense of control. And I think they're not understanding that they have to completely release that aspect to really allow this connection to flow naturally. They will eventually come to the conclusion that that's what they have to do, but right now they're in the middle of the process, so it's confusing them. People don't believe in me, so some aspects of lower self-esteem or not feeling worthy of you, DF, that's been coming out in almost every video I've done this week so far. I can't handle your love. So some of them are feeling that because these emotions are so powerful, when they fully acknowledge their feelings for you or allow them to come to the surface, it knocks them off kilter because it doesn't allow them to feel as though they are in control. Okay, and this one came out right on top of the card that says release control. So their emotions for you are overwhelming to them at times because many of your DMs want to maintain that sense of control that they're not understanding they need to relinquish. But like I said, I do see communication happening for many of you in the near future. It may be awkward, it may not be completely genuine, so they might be wearing a little bit of a mask or playing down some of these more powerful feelings when you talk to them, but it's just because some of them are still trying to exert that control over the connection, and that's just going to be for them to work out. So when they do show up, if and when they do, you know, it's going to be up to you, DF, if they're communicating in a way that you will find acceptable. If not, you may need to just kind of send them on their way until they've done enough shadow work and enough personal work on their own personal growth so that they're communicating in a more authentic way with you. All right, but that part is going to be up to you. I was hurt by you, so some of them are feeling maybe rejected or hurt by something that has happened in the past between the two of you. All right, these are some of the issues and thoughts that your divine masculines are having, at least from the perspective of their higher selves. All right, so these are some of the things that are going on right now with the energies the way they are. Videos that I do for twin flame connections, actually all of my videos, they're timeless. So when you come across this video, you were most likely meant to hear the message at that time, but all of this is based on current energies and what is going on in the present moment. All right, please let me know if this resonated for you. I'm also hearing the name Renee. I would love to hear about your twin flame journey in the comments. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help our channel grow. Other than that, I'm wishing you peace and harmony, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.